To the homestead, we are live, and if you're watching the replay, what we are going to be doing tonight, we are training the hogs to the electric fence. Oh, you poor guys. I feel bad, but I had my weaker energizer on, and I've got this really big area I set out for them. The two top wires are hot, the bottom wire is cold. I made this big area for the pigs, and they don't respect the electric fence. They were pushing through it, but I had my weaker charge controller on it. I swapped it for my cattle electric charger. It does let out a quite devastating shock. And so we want the pigs to get used to it. So we open this up and we're just making sure if they're not gonna push through. So if they back up, I'm gonna let them get zapped a couple times. They'll back up, they'll learn to back up, and then we're gonna turn the, we're gonna cut that wire and let them out of here. We'll give them the bigger area. We'll let them hang out here, and then we'll make sure, we'll monitor them. So we're gonna follow them around for a little bit and make sure that they don't get into any trouble. But in the meantime, while I'm leaving them in here testing the electric fence, you're gonna step over and we are just going to get them some fresh water. So we're just gonna set their water in a good spot. I'm gonna go get you guys some water. Give me a second, I gotta go grab a pail. Let's go down to the lake and get some water. So, we are gonna grab this bucket. Ben Outdoors, how you doing, Ben? Hey, goats. And hopefully the goats respect that electric fence too. We are going down to the lake here. Gonna grab a bucket of water for the pigs, and then we'll go back up. Whoa, goaties. Careful, guys, I don't want you to come for a swim. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. How's fishing been? Catching any hogs lately? Oh. Okay, guys, let's get away from the lake. Country, how you doing, Country? Cody. I really need to work on the transmission on my tractor. It's been, it wouldn't engage in reverse, and so I started taking the transmission apart, and I just gotta actually go through it. So we're gonna sneak our way up to the pigs here. Goats, hey, stay. Okay, you know, this is how we break electric fences. You're gonna get zapped. You're gonna get zapped, Maple. You guys, I don't want you guys with the pigs. Okay, pigs. Okay. You don't have to redact your messages. It's all good. This is why they're called hogs. They can't wait their turn. Here, buddy. Okay, why goats? Don't come in here. You're messing up my electric fence. Oh, come on, hogs. Let me give you more water. I want to put more in the bucket. All the onlookers trying to see what we're up to. We got one that actually came in here. Okay, guys. Let me give you more. I'm gonna dump it on your head. It's a struggle. Okay, don't touch it. You're gonna get zapped. I told you. Okay, but it does seem to be doing the job. The electric fence is working. So what we're gonna do is we are going to, we're gonna put the screws back in on their pen here. We're going to turn the electric fence off. We're going to disconnect the wire that's in their pen here so that they can go, or we'll drop it down to the ground. Maybe we'll disconnect it. That way they can walk through. We'll let them out into the big area and we'll let them go hog wild. So first we got to grab my drill, which I put back at the tractor. We're gonna have to get them more water. They are just gobbling that up. Let's grab my drill. See where my wires are touching the ground. That's okay. How are you guys all doing? Everyone having a good night? Anyone have any questions about the kind of shenanigans we're getting into right now? I'm gonna raise the electric wire up a little bit so it's not zapping off the ground over here. Sounds like I'm gonna start a fire. Where are we really zapping? Where is that? You guys can hear that, right? That whap whap. Kitty Ann, how you doing, Kitty Ann? I'm trying to see where oh, there it is. I don't know if you guys can see. I got a lightning bolt right here. I'm arcing across a blade of grass. You probably can't see it. You can probably hear it, but you probably can't see it. So we're gonna raise that wire up a hair. Get it up off that grass. Good enough? Good enough. Okay. We're grabbing our cordless drill. Ben says I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bummed out today. My $500 fishing rod got broken there. The kids were playing out by the water and they accidentally broke my fishing rod. But it's okay. I'll fix it or replace it. It's not really a big deal. But yeah, it is what it is. That was 13,000 volts. That was 13,700 volts. Enough to make a pig go squeal. It's the electric charger I use on my cow, except my cow doesn't, like, my cow respects it. My cow respects it, so it's not as big of a deal. But I put the weaker charge controller, which is more like 7 for my cow. For the pigs right now, I want to really teach them some respect here. So we are going to disconnect this. I wonder if I could just, instead of disconnecting it, if I drop it to the ground. I don't know if that's going to teach them to climb over it. Or what. So it's a fine line. Let's put the boards back up so they don't come out while it's off. Okay, bear with me. Okay, put that board back in. Max Caddy, how you doing, Max? Oh, yeah, sorry, we are hanging out with the pigs. We are training them to the electric fence. And so I put the electric fence in their pen for a couple days. Now we are going to disconnect it. Yeah, we'll take it right off from their pen and we're gonna let them out. So let me set the tripod up looking at the piggies. If you guys have any questions about this, let me know. What I want to do, so I have them in this small pen, but it's time to get them out of here. This was just a training pen and a spot to put their little huts. I have this big area all electric fenced off. My goal is to get them in this area. I tried it at first without training them to the electric fence and they just kept breaking out. So now we have given them a few days of getting zapped. I think they now know to respect it. And so I'm hoping they won't come out without my permission, of course. So I'm just going to disconnect the electric wire here and then I'm going to let them out. I might have to summon them with some treats. So we will see. I'll probably have to give them some food out here. The hard part is once you convince them that they can't cross the wire and then you're trying to tell them, no, it's okay now. They know it's okay. Okay, we have the main wire disconnected. I think all we're going to do now, as much as it might teach them to just climb over, we're just going to lower it down to the ground. We're going to lower it down to the ground in both two sides here. And then I think I'm going to cover it up I'm gonna cover it with a piece of wood. And maybe if I put a piece of wood over top of the wire, they won't realize they're crossing the wire. Psychology. Now, I'm gonna go turn the electric fence back on. And so we're gonna turn the electric fence back on. You guys keep an eye on the pigs and see what they do. And then we're gonna let them out. In fact, I'm gonna bring their water outside of the pen. So I'm gonna bring their water outside. I'm gonna go get them fresh water. We're gonna convince them to come out here. And then we'll follow them and see what they do. So give me a second, guys. I'm going down to the lake and I'm gonna turn the electric fence back on. Watch my pigs for me. I'm coming, guys. Okay, piggies. I got some water. Sorry, I'm back, guys. Put some water in here. Get them excited. The electric fence is back on. So we're gonna undo this board to try to convince them to come out. Come on, guys. Let's go get some water. So now we're gonna convince them, hopefully, to come out of here so we can test the electric fence in the forest. Yeah, you can go over. I buried the wire. See there, he's trying to see if the wire's still there. He says, hey, that wire shocks me. I don't want to go near that wire. I'm gonna come in and maybe flush them out. Oh, might have to go get some feed. Maybe they'll come out for some hog feed. Ernie, how you doing, Ernie? And Hardway, how you doing, Hardway? We're trying to train the pigs. Oh, I'm a disaster. We're trying to train the pigs to the electric fence here. So I put my cattle electric fence energizer on the pig area. I put a wire inside their pen. I trained them on that for a few days because basically what happened is I let the pigs out right away with the electric fence and they didn't know what it was. They didn't respect it. They just went out and I had to chase them around the yard. So I didn't want to do that again. So I penned them up in here. I built electric perimeter in here, got them to respect the wire. Now I got to convince them to come out so we can test the wire on the outside just to make sure they're going to stay in here, because I want to give them all this land to forage, root around, and enjoy. I don't want them stuck in a little pen. I want them in the forest. So, pen them for a short duration, and now it's time to get them out of here. I'm gonna come in with them and try to usher. If I get one out, they're all gonna go out. So let's see if we can convince them to go out. You just gotta, I want you to go out there. It's a big old hole. That electric fence worked too well. We might have to get some treats. They're terrified of going near the edge. Okay, the water didn't work. Let's go get them some treats. maybe by the time I come back, they'll come out on their own. Oh, we got to go for a bit of a journey here. We're going for a journey. Oh, okay. Get that branch off of my wire. I think that worked. So unfortunately, my hogs feed was way at the end of my driveway here. It's a 2,000-pound bag. Switch you guys. Let's lower this down. Okay, 2,000-pound bag of hog feed, and it was a bit too heavy for my loader. It was getting a little tippy, so I didn't want to bring it all the way back there. So right now it's stored up by the house in a super awful position. But look at that wind. My hair is just a disaster. And Hardway says, get some bacon. We got to fatten them up first. So we're going over to the big old bag of hog feed. We're gonna open the top up and we're gonna scoop out a bucket. I really want them to get out into the forest. So I got to convince them to cross that one wire. After spending all this time telling them not to cross the wire, I need to trick them to come across the wire just once. So this is that big old bag of feed I was talking about. So let's get us some feed. We'll give them a whole pail. They've already been fed today once. Oh. Jericho, how you doing? My hair is a disaster. I'm sorry. Oh. I need to sweat more so I can style it. Actually, what I gotta do is drop this jacket. It is hot out here today. Do you have chemtrails in Canada? No, they tell us that's nothing to worry about. Yeah, we got planes that zigzag across the sky in horizontal patterns. You know I'm not a political guy, but when it comes to the chemtrails thing, it's like, I understand there's gonna be jet stream some days, chemtrails maybe other days. There's no denying they spray some stuff. They drop seeds. They did Agent Orange. Like my big thing is, back in the day in Canada, they did what's called Agent Orange. They were testing airborne herbicides dropped over top of the forest to kill plants because they were trying to test it for the war in Vietnam for the States. Gave a bunch of people cancer. So my thoughts are, if they did it once, why wouldn't they do it again? We know cloud letting is a thing. So maybe it's cloud letting. We have a lot of forest fires up here right now, so maybe they want to do something about that. But like, I almost never see planes up here, almost never. And then all of a sudden today, I got a whole, they're running a pattern. That's not clouds, that's all from planes running back and forth. They're behind me too. And so like when you've got no planes ever, then you got them running back and forth like that in straight lines. I don't know, guys. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but maybe that's not a conspiracy. Oh. You went from snow to hot in a few days. Welcome to Canada. Snow on the ground and minus, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And now it's got to be at least 50 out right now. Oh. At least 50. And for us Canadians, that is t-shirt and shorts weather. Okay. We are coming up to the pigs. We got the hog feed. They're back in their house. So that's the hard part, is this is kind of their bedtime. So we got to convince them to come out because I need to test the fence. I don't want to leave it. I don't trust them. Come here, piggies. What's this? Oh, I know, it's on the wrong side. What are we gonna do about that? Whoever's bravest gets a whole bunch. Whoever's the most brave gets a smorgasbord. Hardway says, my dad died from Vietnam Agent Orange. See? So if they're willing to do it once in the past, who's to put it past them to do it again? That's all I'm saying. Come on, guys. Come on. You know what? I made the mistake one time. I shook the grain. I gave grain to them, and I shook the pail, and that's how I call my cow over. My cow came running and charged through the fence towards the pigs because she wanted the grain. Come on, piggies. Yeah, I'm hoping they would just squeeze through. They definitely know they can get out now. It's just that they've been trained to the electric fence. So I think they're scared. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, you're 90% through. You just gotta take a step. Once one of them comes out, they're all gonna want to come out. This just tells me that my electric fence is working. Let's pick up my hammer. That's telling me that they are used to the electric fence. They're scared of the electric fence. They don't exactly know why they were getting shocked, but they knew to stay away. Come on, piggies. Come on out. There you are. Look at that. He was brave. Are you guys gonna be brave? Let's be brave today. Come on, guys. Good piggy. Yes, we got one brave one. He's just gonna get fat. He's gonna get bigger than all you guys. I think he's the second biggest. He's gonna take over first place here. I almost wonder if I have to remove the wire. I put a board over top of the wire to hide it, but I think they know it's there. And so they don't know they can step over it. He's trying to tell his friends, say, come on, there's lots of food here. There's even water, guys. There's even water. Come on. I want you guys to test that wire to make sure you're going to stay in here. The whole point of this setup is to get you guys grazing in the forest and clearing more pasture for me. We got two brave piggies. Good pigs. Good pigs. Oh, yes. Oh, don't touch the wire. Don't touch the wire. Oh, that one's not hot. That's the one I disconnected. There we go. We got a couple explorers. Now don't leave. Don't go out through the electric fence. I want to hear a squeal. I want to hear a squeal and you coming right back. Don't go out into my grass. There you go. I think they can hear it zapping. They're like, no, thank you. Or they're coming to get their buddies. They either want their friends to come. Yeah, careful with that wire. Don't touch it. You're going to get zapped. Wham. Oh, you didn't touch it. Yeah, here come the other ones. Now they're following. Okay. This better work. Otherwise, I'm going to be chasing pigs through the woods. You guys, I really need you guys to respect this wire. I want you guys to eat the ground. Enjoy it. Don't go after my grass. Just enjoy the ground here. Enjoy the forest. Forage, graze. Do what pigs in the woods are going to do. Okay, we managed to convince them out. Now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the boards down. I might even remove those ones altogether if this works. And that way they can come in and out, because that's still their home. That's still where they're gonna wanna sleep tonight. So now it's just a matter of spending the next kind of hour with them and making sure they respect this fence. What do you guys think? Is it gonna work? Or am I going to be chasing pigs through the woods all night? It's one problem with working during the day and coming out here in the evening. You end up not having too much time to do this kind of experimentation. Don't touch it. Actually do. Please touch it. I want you to know that you're going to get shocked. Just touch the wire, get a little zappy, and back off. The bottom wire is not hot. The bottom wire is just an extra ground wire to make sure that they're grounded. So far, so good. They haven't tried to get out yet. Okay. Don't push through my wire. Don't push through. That's still the zappy zap. It's like washing NASCAR. Okay, oh, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Or do. I don't know what I want. I don't want you to get hurt, but I do want you to get zapped. Here we go. Oh, right through. Okay, come on in. Oh, oh, hey, this is not working. Okay, you guys stay in. Stay in. Stay in. I might have to add more T-bars. You got, no. Dang it. Okay, hey. Well, they know they're gonna get shocked, but now they're on the wrong side. That is not what we wanted to happen. Okay, before we chase them back in, we gotta disconnect it. And they gone. It's okay, they didn't go towards the forest. They went towards the house. I can get them away from the house. Let's disconnect it. So the problem is I need to add more T-bars. I really don't want to because it's temporary, but I might have to add more T-bars so there's more tension. I don't want them to be able to get out. Now we gotta try to round them up. They went this way with the goats. Okay, so that plan didn't quite pan out fully. They still pushed forward. What I need them to do is back away, not push forward. Okay, pigs. Let's try that again. Come on, pigs. Let's go back. Let's grab a little sickle, a spade, just to give me some reach. Okay, guys, just don't go under the house. It's such a pain to get you out from under the house. They're going under the house. They're going under. Come on, guys. This is turning into an event. I don't want you under there. It's because my dog's under there. Pigs, where'd you go? Did they go all the way through to the other side? I can't quite see. Yeah, they're on the other side. Let's go this way. They're under the deck. Don't mind all the wood. I was doing a bunch of cutting here. Pigs. Let's see if my wife can give us a hand. Hey, love, we have some pigs that have escaped. Can you help me? The fence worked, except they went through it like I thought. They didn't go back off. This is homesteading. If you guys thought that homesteading was just having some chickens and be like, oh, I'll get a cute pig. Pigs are cute. They're fun. Yeah, until you got to round them up because they don't respect your electric fence yet. Okay, zoomies. No, not under the house. You're so hard to get out. Oh, yeah, we got the live stream going. Okay, here they are here. Okay, guys, don't go under the house. Oh, good girl, Lily. Oh, this is, yes, I do have the lake there. Behind? Did they go all the way through? Okay. We are going to try to get them. They're not here? I gotta get the sailboat put together. I'm just waiting until the pigs come around the corner to chase them back in. So I turned the electric fence off, so hopefully I can convince them to cross the line now that they know it hurts. It's gonna be tricky to get them back over. And then I can turn it back on. And I think we gotta give them another couple days. I think I gotta add a couple extra T-bars so that they respect it. Right here. I need a lasso. I do have one, but... Okay, pigs. Come on out. Come on. Yep. 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 Nope. 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 Back under he goes. Oh, this is the hardest part. When they get under the house, trying to get them out. And of course, that's the one spot I do not want the pigs is under the house. Well, I just had them over here. Are they over there now? At least they're not staying under the house. Which way do you want me?
On the other side of the car.
Why? I don't know that we want to chase them down the driveway.
Okay. I want to do the combo on the other side of the car. I'm going to stay over there.
Okay, pigs. They're going to go back under the house. But you didn't tell me what to do. You said we're going to get these pigs out of here eventually. It's back and forth. Okay, check if they're on the other side already. At least they're not staying under the house. Yeah, I do have to block the house. I had just shoved insulation around for skirting for the winter, but I need to put proper insulation. I had gone in under it and insulated underneath the house. Put this just tucked in there. Okay, pigs. We are just slowly chasing them. We got all the goats helping. And the cow. The cow's like, what are you?
Keep going, Justin. Keep walking.
You're going around the wrong way? Slowly but steady. We got one hanging out with Lily. Lily, come on, Lil.
They're looking under that house up there.
Come on, Lily.
Eyeing it up.
Oh, they're back under the house. Lily, can you just bring them? They like you. So how many of you guys thought you were gonna watch a guy chase pigs around the yard? I knew this was a big possibility when I started this project. I was in there with them, I let them out, and they were following along the fence. Once one got shocked, instead of backing off, he pushed through it, they all followed.
So I guess you weren't able to get in front of them, eh?
Well, no, I wasn't walking around the outside of the fence, I was walking in with them.
Where's the fourth? There he is. Okay, let's walk him this way, and we can get along the road maybe more. Go on the other side of the vehicle.
I don't know, why do we want to walk them?
let's try and get them this way.
Open the door and see if they go in. What state are you in? We are in northern Canada. Oh, don't go down there. Don't go down there. We're gonna lose you down there. You're gonna roll down the hill and I'm gonna hear a splash. There's a lake back there. Ernie says they'll go back to their pen at bedtime. You're probably right. You're probably right, but what I don't want them is under the house rooting at the electrical lines and the propane lines and stuff. I don't want them getting curious underneath the house.
Alright, Dustin, I'll let you walk in there so you don't have to
Piggies. We're going in. Yes, I turned the electric fence off, but I don't know if they know that. But it is off now. So if I can get them to come up and not live in this tree, that'd be ideal. I'm gonna have 100 ticks on me. Hi, pigs. You're gonna fall down the hill, guys. This is a bad way to go. You guys are right on the hill's edge. Lily's keeping you safe. Oh boy. We are actually turning on green screens and such. I don't know how to turn it off. There we go. Okay, guys. They're right in front, they're with me. Okay, guys. Let's go up. Let's go up. That's a sickle. Or a spade? Spade. Spade. I just want you guys to get out of here.
Don't you have a hoe?
Is it a hoe? Okay, it's a hoe. Nobody's correcting me.
No.
Good job, Lily. You chase them out. Maybe I'll put them in here one day with the electric fence. They can clean all this shrubbery up. Give us a better lake view.
These are edible. You're not allowed to eat these.
Okay. Now don't get frustrated when it takes me a while to get out of here. This is really thick. Let's go back this way. Home is this way, guys. This is good. Lily. Lily, take them home. Take them to their house. We might be successful this time. We might be successful. Now, hey, hon, should I run up and undo the fence, the gate at the fence? I don't know if they'll push through now that they know it hurts.
Or you can watch these guys and I'll do it.
Okay, you try to go up there. I'll just, yeah. Oh boy, now go around the gravel pile the other way. Yeah. Good job, good run. Use the tripod as one of my guiding sticks. Come on, guys.
want to go back to that fence.
We're so close. I just don't want them left under the house. Or too far into the forest. That's also not a good time. Come on, pigs. Come on. Come on, piggies. Going the total wrong way down there. We're so close, yet so far away. They're down by the water now. Come on, pigs. Come on. Come on back up. Come on. Good piggies. That's right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on, piggies. Come on. Back up the hill. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go back to bed. This was an adventure, but it wasn't that fun for me. Come on, guys. Good pigs. Yep. Thanks, Glock. This is what it is. We knew this was a possibility when we let them out of the pen. But this is why, you know, I didn't want to do it and then leave them. I wanted to do it while I could be here to chase them back in. This way, guys. Come on. You gotta go over there. You're on the wrong side of the electric fence there. You're on the wrong side. You probably won't want to come back in. Home is right here, guys. Come here. Come on, guys. Come on, pigs. Come on. Don't chase them that way.
I'm doing my job.
Well, you don't want to run at them. You want to take it patient. Come on, pigs. You still got two up there somewhere, so yeah, stay there. Well, that's what I'm hoping, to chase these ones back around. I don't even know. I doubt we have truffles up here in northern Canada. Let's go. Truffles. Nothing, hon. I'm talking to people online. They're so close. I mean, the electric fence worked. They don't want to go back in. If I just grab one, I might be able to. Here, hon, come hold this. If I grab one, yeah, but I'll grab a smaller one this time. Last time I grabbed a big one.
I think let's not give up yet. Come on. Yeah.
Well, I don't want them to run back under the house. The house is the worst part.
I know, we're not trying to get
Yeah, see, I'm here. You're there.
Come on. Can I have that?
Come on up here. I grab runty right there. If I can grab the runt, I can do this. We're going to a new strategy. We're not that close, but if I just grab one. Come on, guys. Come on. I don't know if it'll work with the gate now. I can't do it that fast. Okay, back on. Sorry, live stream. I had to drop you guys off for a second. I got them back in, but now I gotta put the gate on. Sorry if anyone left during that kerfuffle, sorry, but I got them back in. Now I just got to get them back in the pen. Look at that, I'm disheveled. Tree branch in my hair, standing straight up in the air. We're a disaster, but it's okay. It's not about looking pretty, it's about catching pigs. Where are ya? Where are you, Marco? You got eyes on him? Yeah, no, I heard that. I just didn't know where you were. The pigs are right in front of you? Yep, right through.
Yeah, get it. Good.
I played soccer. I was on team defense. You stretched out my electric fence. It's sagging. I'll fix it later. He's back here. He's coming towards the others. Hello, everyone. So one of the things I need to do is add a couple extra T-bars so I can make it tighter. so that when they push on it, they got a little bit of push back, because right now they're able to kind of sneak through. Once they get their head in, they just want to go forward. They don't want to back off. Hardway Alaska says, my wife would be like, you're on your own. Have a little bit of cow versus goat action going on.
I love it when he does that. It's so cute.
Ow.
You think that would hurt, eh? Oh, wait, that one.
I mean, now they're doing what I wanted them to do. They're in there and they're just eating, they're foraging. But I want them to stay in and do that. If you watch them here, I'm going to turn the electric fence off so I can tighten this wire.
Please don't do that yet. Do not do that yet.
Okay, I will not do that yet.
Give them a little time for someone else to try to test it.
And they know they'll get shoved right back through. Okay, well, let me put this down and tie up my shoes. So, how's everyone doing? Do we got any new folks in the chat? Say hello if this is your first time seeing us. Give me a hello in the chat if this is your first time watching us. And if it's all returning subscribers, I appreciate you guys. Kimberly says, hi Kimberly. We are out here chasing pigs 7 days a week. It's a live stream fiasco. Just kidding. We do try to live stream 3 to 4 times a week. We hang out on the homestead. We do some hunting. We live on a lake. We got 156 acres. We got the cows and the goats and rabbits. And of course the pig wants to test the fence, maybe. And so if you like what you see, you like seeing someone struggle desperately to chase pigs, think about subscribing, because it will happen again. You know what drives me nuts? Michael says hi. Hi, Michael. Welcome to the chat. What drives me nuts is when you talk to other farmers, they're like, oh, you could keep pigs in with a grain of rice. It's so easy. They respect electric fences, no problem. Well, you got to train them first. Hardway Alaska says, don't forget to give a thumbs up, give a like to the video.
So nice of you, Alaska.
Thank you, Hardway.
Does that Alaska person? I guess they couldn't say.
Tap the screen twice to like the video. Tap it 4 times to unlike the video.
You should ask if how many people have mosquitoes already active where they live.
I'm sure it's 90%. Hardway, do you guys got any mosquitoes up there right now? You got any skeeters? What's the temperature up in Alaska right now? I mean, they're back in the electric fence and they're doing what we want them to do. Yeah, you can go, and if I will do my best not to. I want to tighten this one wire. This wire is just hanging here.
We'll go tighten the one wire, but then
Okay.
come back and do it.
That means I'm going to turn.
Yes, I hear you.
I got to turn it off because I ain't doing it live.
So does everyone think they're actually going to stay in now? Just be thankful you're in there, guys. Oh dear, Gabby, you got a ton of this. What happened to you, girl? I see 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. because it's such a long run, it's still not super tight, but it's tighter than it was.
Okay,
I'm gonna go turn it back on. And Hardaway says in the 40s, and yes, mosquitoes are out for blood. This is a journey. Okay, so for anyone watching and wondering why you're chasing your pigs, this was intentional, kinda. What I did, I have them in a secured pen in there. My goal is to rotate them through the forest and let them graze with an electric fence. And so I don't want to put too many T-bars in, ideally, because I plan to rip all these out and move them down the forest. And so obviously I have to add some to make it tighter. But my main goal here is to allow them to graze through the woods, clean up the forest, and you know, we're obviously feeding them. Where are they? Down there still? But yeah, so my goal is to let them out, let them test the fence, let them get a little zap or two, and then hopefully they learn to respect it and they'll just stay in here and they can have all the feed and graze that they want. That's the goal. Okay, yeah, you go through the trail, yeah. Looks like they might be heading home. There's a giant pile of food waiting for them if they go home. I sees them. Don't come this way. Don't go this way. I don't want to chase all you pigs. Good. Yeah. No, wrap around the other way, guys. Go back to bed. Or go get some water or some food. Water and food's the other way. Not down south. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. They're gonna get out again. Yeah, but they're in this corner. Yeah, can you, yeah, come. Mr. Glock says you will teach them soon enough. Well, thank you. This is the goal. Once they're trained to it, life is gonna get a lot easier. And I don't like keeping them in a small pen there. They have the whole forest. They just gotta learn to stay in their lane. I don't want them under the house. It's gonna get easier once I get them up here because I got the cattle fencing along here. So once I get them past that, it's gonna be easier to keep them in because they'll have a real physical barrier all along that side and then the electric fence, and they won't be tempted by this green grass and house. They're going around towards, they're still in front of me, but they're in there. They're trying to lead me to Sasquatch. They're right here in the corner. Hello, Peggy. Are you coming to give me a kiss? I don't want a kiss right now. I don't want to kiss. I'm not in an advantageous position to kiss you back. Yes, turn around. Don't come for kisses. If I drop you guys all of a sudden, it's because I'm diving after a pig. Okay, you're here. I'll move up with them. So, love, how do you like the pigs? Tell us about it.
They're my least favorite animal so far, but I don't dislike them. Oh, look at how cute they are. They heard me say that.
He's like, I'm cute. You love me. If you cut them off in that front corner, you might be able to steer them back to their home. They're getting a workout anyway. Don't come this way. This way, zappy zap.
Are they coming towards you or me?
They're right towards me. But I think they're turning out. They're kind of hesitating. They're like, if he wasn't standing there, we would go running out. There's so much lovely food to root in there, guys. Just enjoy it. Or go to sleep. Please go to sleep. We could try this again tomorrow. Anyone else have pigs? Anyone in the chat have pigs? Guys, let me know. If anyone in the chat has pigs, I want to hear about it. Mr. Glock says, I do. Have you ever tried training them to electric fence like this? Do you just pen them or have you tried an electric fence? It says black beauties. People tell me it's easy to train them. The problem is them wanting to push forward. You got to get them used to pushing back. You can you go up around? They're making their way fairly quick north. West? West. Just hog panel fence and hog ring noses. Yeah, they're on this corner. People tell me that the electric fence works, but I just got to get them used to it. They got to know it hurts and not to run forward. If they learn to back away. Obviously, if I had a permanent electric pen, I'd be using my high tensile wire and I'd run it super tight so they couldn't push through anyway. I just got the temporary stuff. Yeah, I got eyes. Eyes on them, I should say. I wasn't trying to be rude. I got eyes on them. Hey, the spruce tips are out. I'm gonna. Hello, Mr. Russian. Sorry, C. I don't know how to say your name.
I was just talking to one of our friends who's done pigs with electric fencing. Get over here, man.
You got a friend who's done electric fencing?
I want to be ready if they touch.
So, guys.
And she said,
yeah.
All they had to do was walk their pigs up to the electric fence once. They touched it once and never touched it again.
Yeah, these guys are.
It was a different breed, though.
You know what though?
It was a different breed, and you know what I've heard now since we've been dealing with this, and this is something I did come across in my Yorkshire research. Was that Yorkshires are escape artists of all the breeds, apparently.
Well.
These are Yorkshire pigs, everyone. The pink pigs are called Yorkshires. And if I am incorrect right now, it's because I'm very tired.
No, they are. You got that right. They're Yorkshires.
You can get ready, man. I don't want you to get I'm tired, guys.
What if I go like this? Hey, piggies. Ow! 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 What if I go? Ow! That one actually got me. Could you guys hear the difference between a fake ow and a real ow? That's 13.7 thousand volts for y'all. Archie. Toka Lakota. Hello. Hello, friend. Well, here's a quick foraging tip for you guys. In the spring, on spruce trees, you get these buds here. These are spruce tips, and they are actually edible. They're going to taste strong of spruce tree. Give it a quick look, make sure there's no bugs in it, make sure you're not in an area that sprays pesticides, and then chase your pigs. Ah, I dropped it. We're going to try another one. They are edible. They don't, they taste very strong like spruce trees. You could put them in tea, but you could eat them straight up like that. And you're going to get vitamin C. So if you're stuck in the seas and you don't want to get scurvy, pull up on shore and eat some spruce tips. Take it, pluck it off, turn around.
Do we have a video on spruce tip tea?
We do.
So go check out that video on spruce tip tea.
Actually, it wasn't spruce tip tea. Well, was it? I know.
No,
We straight up eating them.
It was on spruce tips. No, because you can put them in salads and stuff too.
Yeah, so it was just, we have a YouTube short all about spruce tips. But when you see these, you know, it's the fresh new leaves. They're vibrant green sticking out on the end. They're going to branch out and become needles later. But while they're like this, they're very soft and edible.
All right, Justin, do you think you can handle this? I have a lot of work to do still.
Yeah, you go inside. I'll watch the pigs.
And I'll be outside too. But.
Okay. So, yeah. Tastes like you're eating a tree, but it's good for you. If you're lacking in any vitamin C, it's good for you. Do I hunt white-tailed deer in my area? Or what did you mean to say? Do you big? Do you hunt? We do have white-tailed deer and I do hunt them. I got 2 last fall, a doe and a buck, actually back to back. I have a long form video just talking about that. It's called My Best Deer Hunt Ever, something like that. And a buck, right in the rut, a buck and a doe came out 30 yards, you know, they came out 270 yards away. I called them. They came 30 yards in front of me and I managed to shoot them both back to back. Double lung shots, immediate drops. It was literally shoot, reload, shoot. Best hunt ever. It's gonna be hard to top that one. Oh, piggy, piggy, piggies. You have experience raising chickens and pigs in large quantities. Have you ever tried electric fence training your pigs? Have you ever tried electric fence training? What I did is I built a pen inside the forest. I put them in there for a week, got them used to the area, got them used to their home where I give them food and water. Then I ran an electric wire inside the pen, got them used to getting shocked, and then I thought I'd be able to let them out, but they're still pushing through the electric fence. So my next plan of attack is to make the pen bigger, but leave the electric fence further from the walls. So move the electric fence, but put it a little further from the walls so that they're a little more tempted to move around and accidentally touch it. And hopefully they get used to backing away. The problem is right now, when they're getting shocked, they're running forward. The shock hurts, they hate the shock, but they're running forward, not backwards. I need them to back up, not run forward. The mosquitoes are eating me alive out here. Now I wish I had my jacket back on. Hey pigs, why don't you go back to your house? Why don't we get out of here? You guys go sleep. I don't want to get eaten by mosquitoes. I don't want to be chasing you all night. Now, this was not an escape. I let them out on purpose, hoping that they would respect the fence. They didn't. But this was a trial. We'll call it half on purpose. We wanted them out, but we hoped that they'd back away. That was not the case. They got out. We've now chased them back in. And I need them to go back to their house. It is time for you guys to go back home. Don't test it. Don't you try. Hey, don't try the fence. On one hand, you need to try it, but on the other hand, I need to be able to push you back in. Their house is just up there. Hello, friend. If you guys catch a glimpse of Sasquatch, you guys can count yourselves lucky. Stick around for when Bigfoot roams through the woods in the background. Ho ho ho. Okay, pigs, I'm really done with this, guys. I'd rather be using the loader or splitting firewood or something. Why don't you guys go back to your house? Is it time to chase you? I think it's time to try to put you guys away. Ugh. I just don't want them to, we're gonna tie our shoelace one more time. it, I gotta make sure I know exactly where they are. My wife will not be impressed if I let them out again. Ugh. Okay, pigs, let's go back in for the night. You guys are probably tired. I'm tired, you're tired, we're all tired. The goats are tired. Come on, pigs. Either test the wire and learn to back away, or let's go back in the pen. Are you gonna try it? They're kind of scared of it again. I almost want to let them test it, but if they get through again, I got to get them back in, and that's an ordeal. And unfortunately, it's getting late. It's 8:40 p.m. So if I do accidentally let them back out, I got to deal with the consequences of trying to wrangle them again. And soon I'm going to run out of light. Okay, we got one going for the corner and one coming this way. Okay, they're going towards the corner. Don't come out, guys. You're gonna get zapped. Which is kind of what I want. But I don't want you to run forward is the problem. So like if you come this way, Hardway says, I know you have the lab, but you're going to need an Aussie. Then train the dog. It never ends. You guys have a ton of forest here. Why are we hanging out along the electric wire? Like, just go in there. Just go in the woods. Okay guys, let's go in. Let's go in. Go back towards your feed. No, you can get that way. But don't keep going that way. I want you in the pen. This is certainly testing my patience. You are absolutely right about that. Walking back and forth, back and forth. This section of ditch is a pain. It's a big hill. Oh, hi guys. Got some old hunk of metal here that I hope they'll eat out, dig out. I don't know what it is. Thank you for wishing me luck. I'm gonna need it because I'm running out of sunlight. Ideally, they're just gonna go back into their home on their own, but I just can't risk them getting out without having eyes on them. I do think if I just grabbed one, I could bring him in. But how much do I want to get in there and try to grab one? They're at least within the electric fence now. So anyway, this is a journey. I got sticks in my hair. I probably got ticks on me somewhere. Ugh. Gotta love tick season. Goats! Goats, why you're going in the duck house? Come on, goats. Everyone is just trying to cause trouble tonight. Goats, what are you doing in there? Hey love, the goats are in the duck house. You think you can get them out? They're in the duck house. Yeah, they're fine till you're done. Always something on the homestead, guys. This is my version of Netflix. Hang out with the pigs. Pig flicks. Ken says, shake a grain bucket. The problem is that one over there. When I shake the grain bucket, that's her calling sign. And she will plow through the fence. Doesn't matter that there's barbed wire and such with it. If I shake a grain bucket, she's gonna come running. Right now, so what I got going on, Ken, is I have a pen in there. I have an electric fence around here, and I'm trying to train them to the electric fence, but they keep pushing through it rather than backing away. Now, inside their pen, I ran an electric wire so that they couldn't push through. They would just hit the walls of the pen and have to back up. And it seemed to be working. So I thought, you know what? Tonight's the night to test it. Let's let them out and see if they respect the wire. But they're pushing forward instead of backwards. And so they got out once. We had to chase them under the house, around the yard, down by the lake, and back in. And so now it's just a matter of trying to get them back in their house for the night so I can lock them back up, reattach the electric wire, give them another day of training, learning to back away. I do not need them pushing forward. That is a big bunch of no. The goal is to have them forage through this whole chunk of forest and clean it up. So, I mean, right now we're accomplishing that. They're in here, they're doing their thing. They are eating, but it isn't the goal for right now. So, anyone have any questions? What do you guys want to talk about? Anyone have a good day, a bad day? Sad day, a sideways day? Anyone you're cheering up or cheering down? I'm just hanging out with the pigs, so feel free to chat with me and I'll chat back. I got nothing but time right now. Just the Dude said, what are you having for dinner? Pigs. We're gonna have bacon soon. Actually, to be honest, I had a lovely pasta cheese dish. It was lovely. Just the Dude, how you doing? You having a good night? What'd you have for dinner? I had deviled eggs and ground beef for lunch. Salmon bites. Nice. Nice. Ain't no complaining about that. Oh, that was Ken. Ken had salmon bites and Just the Dude says, nothing yet. I'm about to have some roast. Feel free to have some bacon with that. Give these guys a little bit of karma for making me chase them around all night. It's like the mob. It's like the mafia. I'll eat one of your cousins. I don't plan to eat you yet, but I'll eat one of your cousins. See, the more I spend time with the pigs, the more I lose my mind. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm losing it. They're right here. They ain't going anywhere right now. But I kind of want them to go back to the house. I almost feel like I could leave them. I don't want to have to chase them. I don't want to have to go through that ordeal this close to bedtime. No, I'm not breeding these ones. These ones are all, the boys are castrated. These ones I plan to eat. These ones are going to get eaten in the fall. I just want them to get bigger first. They got a good 2,000 pounds worth of feed to eat before I butcher them. So overall, the cost of having pigs, these guys, with supplementing them, I'm in a program where I get all the expired food from a grocery store once every 2 weeks. So with the expired food I get from there, giving them table scraps, letting them forage, and giving them as much hog feed as they'll eat, I'll be in it all together for about $400 a pig. So I don't know what the cost of pork is, but the ideal goal is to get them up to about 250 pounds. So we'll be about $1.75 a pound. Now, butcher. So probably like $2.50 a pound by the time this is said and done. I do not know what the grocery store rate is to tell me whether that's worth it or not, but that's about where we'll be at. And Ken says, I'm in North Maine. I had 33 babies last summer. Nice. I assume you sell all the surplus. You can only eat so many pigs. I'm thinking about breeding them next year. It depends though. Like I got to figure out this whole electric fence situation. This is like my trial year. This is the year where it's like, if it doesn't work out, I shoot them and eat them. And I just don't go into the pig business. But if I can figure it out, learn from these mistakes, then I will maybe look at breeding pigs. Oh yeah, I've done farm math. It is virtually impossible to make money doing this. Like, unless you go big scale. Think of it this way. My goats, it costs about $125. Let's call it $150 a goat. Even if it was 100, let's say we're giving bulk discounts. So we're going to do $100 a goat. If you wanted to make a modest salary, you know, 50,000 bucks, you're talking 500 goats. You got to sell 500 goats a year. That means you got to raise 500 goats. You got to find buyers for 500 goats, and you got to sell 500 goats just to make 50 grand. That's not counting all your feed and stuff. So let's say you need to sell 700 in order to compensate your winter feed, your hay, the hay you bring in, the extra grain and stuff. You're still not getting rich, and we're talking 700 goats. You're doing 700 goats a year, and you're earning a 9 to 5 just above minimum wage. That's tough. That's tough. So yeah, I mean, until you go to scale, the money is definitely in cattle. Cows are relatively easy to raise, and they're still going for big bucks. Up here where I live, a full-size cow, or a cow ready for butcher, like a 1,200 pound cow, is going for like $6,000. So there is money in cows, but everything else, it's tough. So what do you do? I run a business. I live off-grid. This is my off-grid house. I've got 156 acres on the lake. We got the lake back there. It's a peninsula, so the water goes all the way around the property. What do I got here? Just my beard in the light. Maybe some pollen, some dust. We got some dust, a gray hair, a bunch of gray hairs. I think that's pollen or something. Anyway, I digress. I got 156 acres on the lake. It's a peninsula, one road in, one road out. And we're developing this property into a more than modest homestead. We've got pigs, cows, goats, rabbits, ducks. But I run a company. I don't own the company, but I run it. I've got 40 employees working under me. And yeah, I'm well compensated. This kind of lifestyle, it's expensive, especially when you're starting from the ground up. This property was just a cabin. That over there was just a seasonal cabin. I had to gut the whole thing to the studs, insulate it, redo all the walls, redo all the floors. I put in another bathroom, put in another bedroom. Did a ton of work. So anyway, did all that. Then I built all this fencing behind me for this field, for my cows and goats. Then I put another field on the other side. Now I'm doing kind of what I'm hoping to do is rotate the pigs along. So if we flip around, this fence goes pretty well to the other end of the field. A good, I don't know, it's about a kilometer. It goes about a kilometer, 1,000 meters that way. I got that fence going all the way to the other end. So the idea is to rotate the pigs along that fence and let them graze the forest. I've got about 30 acres of field and 126 acres of forest. And I would like the pigs to open this forest up a bit so that I can have more field. They're on the move. But yeah, so I run a logistics company up here in the far north in Canada. And then when I come home, we run the homestead. We do all the homestead chores. So it's very busy. But the nice thing is I am in the middle of nowhere. I live off grid. I'm like an hour from town, the closest town. But there is a cell tower across the other side of the lake. So we can stream. We can live stream, which is awesome for the YouTube channel because we can live stream on data. I do have Starlink, so that works out by the house, but I'm too far right now. So we are just rocking the data, maxing out that data plan. And yeah, we aren't making any money on YouTube. We are just doing this for fun right now. It's just a good time. I just enjoy talking with you guys, hanging out, chit-chatting, making new friends. And yeah, this is all for fun. And yes, I have my wife. She was on the stream a little earlier, helping me with the pigs. And then I have 5 kids. I got 5 boys. I got 5 sons. And Ken says at 6 weeks, sell for 100 for all the food for 3 female moms and 1 boar. Sell for 100 paused for all the food. Just a Dude says, can't you move the Starlink around? So mine is not, they've got a couple different types of Starlinks. My Starlink is plugged into the wall with like a normal router. And so I can move it around as far as I can unplug the router, move the router to a different spot and plug it back in. But no, I don't have like the hiking Starlink, like the one that you can easily bring with you. That would be nice. That'd be a nice addition. Because then when I come for walks in the forest here, sometimes I lose you guys when I come in the woods. Because it gets pretty dense back here. I lose the cell service. Hey, Biggie. I just don't want you guys trying it right now. It's not a fight I want to have. So, yeah. That might be a nice addition down the road. Get the portable Starlink. A Starlink smartphone would rock. That would be awesome. Some sort of something you could charge up and just like clip onto the back of your phone, or just straight up, yeah, an Elon Musk smartphone with Starlink. That would be pretty sweet. One thing I'm surprised by the Starlink is I've only ever lost connection twice. Once they sent me a notice a half hour ahead of time saying, hey, there's going to be a temporary outage. It was like 15 minutes and it was back up. And then another time because my cow ate the wire. Other than that, and I managed to rewire it and it's still working. So other than that, the Starlink, like I've never lose internet. It could be a raging storm, like tornado level storm, still have Starlink. It could be torrential rains, still have Starlink. The thing can be under 3 feet of snow, still have Starlink. It is very good. I have wired internet at one of my business locations and I'm fighting with that thing constantly. Wires are corroding or snapping, or that thing's going down all the time. Yes, I am in the far north in Canada. So this is north Canada. On the weekend, we had snow. If you check out my channel, you'll see my most recent live stream had 17,000 views. Thank you, guys. But it was snowing. That was just like 4 days ago. Snow. And can Starlink get hacked? I mean, anything can get hacked. I'm going to say anything can get hacked, but like your normal router can definitely get hacked. So I don't know. I think kind of privacy and security in the modern world is non-existent. It's only going to get worse as technology gets better, as AI and encryption breaking software gets better. So, privacy is kind of a myth, but Windy Windmill says, how can it get hacked? Well, I know like through your static IP lines, like through like normal internet with the router, people can access through the back door and get into your devices. So they can get into like your baby cameras and stuff like that. Now, not much they can do with that information, but they can. It's a thing that's happened. But, I don't know if they can do much if they get into the router itself, but through the router, they can gateway into your devices to some extent. And Hardway Alaska says, I've seen snow in June up here. It has, we do get snow sometimes in June here. Probably only when it blows down from you. It's not that often. Normally it's like when we had, you know, the long weekend here, last weekend we get snow. That normally happens. That's not abnormal. Usually by the start of June though, it's starting to warm up. And Indian Land Diming says, even if you're running off Ethernet cable. And Wendy says, I'm in California, Southern. It's warming up and very dry. Right on. I am going to go get my jacket. I think I'm going to leave the pigs for a second and hope they don't follow me because it is getting cold. The nights here, the temperature's still dropping off. So when the sun is out, the sun has a lot of heat. It's hitting a nice angle, a lot of heat. But once the sun goes down, we're probably going to drop down to like 38, 39, somewhere around there. I'm sure it's going to stay above freezing right now, but it's going to be about 38. I can feel the temperature dropping right now. I got to be in the low 40s. I'm starting to get a chill. So we're going to go sneak away from the pigs for a second, grab my jacket, and hope they, maybe without me standing there, they'll want to go back into their house. If I hear a giant squeal, I know that they got shocked. We're going to ignore them. We're going to ignore them. We're going to give a little prayer and hope that they don't follow me out here. So I don't want to chase them out from under the house again. And Wendy says, I subscribe to your channel. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We are just flying on the subscriber count. On that weekend stream, we got 70 new subscribers, which is awesome. And then we got a lot of returning people like Just a Dude and Hardway coming back time and time again to hang out and chat. And yeah, it's doing well. We're having a really good time with this. My wife just posted a video there the other day that about how to milk goats. She's currently milking the goats, or just finishing. What? Oh, all the goats are out of the duck house? You scared me. I thought the pigs just followed me. That was a scary thing to tell me. So, anyway, yeah. Wendy asks, what do you do for a living, if I may ask? You may ask. I run a logistics company. I don't want to give too much details because I live in the middle of nowhere, and so if I give too many details, you will find me. But, yeah. One sec, the pigs are over by the thing. They're testing it. So I run a logistics company. I've got about 40-ish, 30 to 40 employees. It's a pretty big size company. Pigs, nope, nope. And they're out. They found the one spot the wire doesn't fully zap them. I'm gonna need help.
I got a screaming baby.
Okay, but I kind of gonna need help.
Why were you away from that?
I needed a jacket, I was cold. Okay, so the wire is, okay guys, back in. Yep. Got to get the wire right here. Yep. Good. Now I lost one, but I think he's gonna follow. Yeah, either he'll follow or they'll follow him.
So you need to, I've got my hands are very full right now, so you need to help me.
Okay. It's okay. You just stand here and monitor.
My baby needs hearing.
Yeah, just monitor these ones. Or you go. I've got
Great.
those ones back in. Sorry, Wendy. My story is getting interrupted by pigs. I do not want these ones following, and I know he's gonna want to come back. Come on, piggy. Got to try to convince him to get back in. Oh, we're gonna have to carry this story on a little later because we gotta get this guy in there. Let's go. Nope. Not this way. Come on. Yep, that's right. That's right. Let's go find your other pigs. They found one spot on the hill where they can kind of sneak under. I got to throw a T-bar there so that they can't do that. Hey, hey. No, don't go to the goats. Go find your pig friends. Go find your pig friends. Yeah, no, you were in the one spot you could have went under. You could have went under right here and you wouldn't have got shocked underneath the ground wire. Yep, just go, go, go. Woo! We got some bacon sizzling off of that one. There you guys are. I mean, it's sort of a good thing. They're back in at least. It's kind of a good thing because now they got shocked again. They need to get shocked to know to respect it. The problem is, I got a hill right here. So I got to add one more bar because it's like right up near the ground there, but then a hill here. Yeah, and I don't need that zap in the ground. So I need to add like one more bar here to pull it down or fill in this rut. If I move a log or something here, that would work too. Although I don't see any easily accessed logs right here, but if I put a piece of wood there to force them to go up, that would also help. I found the one spot they could easily get through. Now let's see where they're going. I hear them on the move. We are losing sunlight. Okay, piggies, let's go back. Let's go back to your bed because we're losing light. You're gonna get zapped. We're gonna hear a squeal. You're gonna get zapped. There it is. Yep, settle. You're not even the one that got shocked. I mean, the electric shock definitely does what I need it to do. They don't like it. Now I just gotta make sure they don't find that one spot that they can squeeze. The sun goes down right about now. We are running out of light quick. It is 9:07 right now and the sun is setting. I kind of got to go in here and start chasing them because I want to get them back into their bed. Okay, guys, time to go to sleep. Come on, guys. As long as I don't accidentally chase them out. Ugh. And this, my friends, is how you get ticks. So there's their house area. I just need to get them back over there. The forest is thick, which is why I'm trying to do this. I don't know what a chigger is, so I'm going to say we don't have any. But we do have ticks. They have a pen here, so I have a full pen for them. So if I can get them back into their pen, then I can just board it back up. I think they're kind of looking at it like they want to go back in. But I got to get over there without scaring them away. Now they're going to be associating me to getting zapped. Ugh. Yeah, let's just go around your pen. You're going to find the way in. If you just keep going around, guys, you're going to find the way in. Just don't touch the wire because you're going to get zapped. You're going to get zapped on the outside there. That's right, guys. Right there. Yep. No, you're right there. Come here, guys. You're right there. Just come on in. Just come in. Seriously? You were so close. We were right there, guys. Like, what are we doing? At the very least, I got a giant pile of hog feed right there on the ground. Like, at the very least, eat the food. Yep, good. Good. Good, now we keep this guy in. Hopefully they'll come back. Come on, guys. We got one in, and now the rest just need to follow us in. And then I can just screw these boards back up. I got my drill right there. Come on, guys, come on. And try to put some of the feed up and in here. Just gonna use the hoe and try to get all this feed in here. I want to convince him to come back in. Okay, we'll put the water bucket back in. And then we'll throw a bunch of feed in. This is a very inefficient way of doing it. I want you to stay in, because with one in, the rest are going to find their way over to him. Come on, guys. We are close. We're running out of light, but we got one in the pen. So one is going to lead to 4 very fast, but I just got to make sure this guy doesn't come out. You never actually seen the chigger just find the bites, and they hurt for a long time. Ticks are the nastiest, but chiggers bite multiple times. Okay. Arnolfo Palochos. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? We are running out of sunlight. You see the darkness? I'm going to see if I can turn my screen brightness up so you can see me a little bit. So we got one pig in. I'm just hesitating. I don't want to leave this spot because I don't want him to come out. I want the others to come in. That's a fine line. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, piggies. Come on, I want you to come in for bed. Come on, pigs. Come here, piggies. I try to sing to them. I'm Tom Bombadil, Tom Bombadillo. Come on. Tom is a merry fellow. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, guys. Right here. Come on. Your pig friend is just on the other side of the fence. Come say hello to him. And Nem Yoda says, it's almost night. Get in your home. I'm trying to get them in their home. Yeah, exactly. Guys, come on. Get in your home. I want to go to my home. I want them to go to their home. They don't know that one yet. I've never used it. Come here, showy. Come here, piggy. Georgia, just so you know, I let them out on purpose to try to test the electric fence. The problem was they got shocked and they squealed and they ran through the electric fence instead of backing away from it. So I spent the last 2 hours chasing them back in. I got one in. I just need the other ones to come in, but I worry if I leave, this guy might find his way out. You know, he's going into his house. Go have a sleep ski, bud. Go have a sleep ski. Lily, come on, Lil. Come on down. Show the, careful, the electric fence hurts. You don't want to get zapped. Come on, pigs. I'm going to try to walk them around. I just don't want that one to leave, so I'm going to slowly go around. Try to get them to come around the pen, and then hopefully they'll come back in without that one going out. Ugh. Okay, pigs. What'd you find? You found something tasty there? Nope. That's a big bunch of nope. Don't go that way. Come on, guys. It's a big bunch of nope over there. I don't want this guy getting back out and following you guys. Come on, guys. Because as long as I got one in, they're not going to leave him. They're all going to want to come. Come on, guys. Hey, climber. No climbing out of here. No climbing out of here. Come on, pigs. Yeah, back up from that wire. Come here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Good pig, come on. You guys gotta come around. I got all night. I mean, I do know the song. Those weren't quite the lyrics. It's like, I'm Tom, or no. See, now I can't even think of it. I do know the song. It's like, hey. None of that. None of that. No, no, no. Get out of here. Get out. No, no, no. I'm Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil is a merry fellow. Bright blue his jacket is, and his boots are yellow. There's like 3 different Tom Bombadil songs from the Lord of the Rings. The books, not the movie. You little Porkenstein, you almost jumped the fence. You were gonna climb out if I didn't come after you. I know the words to That's What Bilbo Baggin' Hates song. I don't even know if I know that one. Hey. Okay, you. Oh, I don't want you jumping in. And you guys, just come say hi to your... No! No! This dang tree got in my way. Okay, piggy. I really want you to come back in. I really just want you to come back in. Come on. Your friends are over there. I know. I let him out, guys. He got back out. All damn progress. Oh, now he went around me. He yeeted me. He just yeeted me. He went right around. Okay. I want them in here because the forest is dense. I can't get them out of here because the forest is dense. This is a lose-lose. This is a lose-lose. Hi, goats. Need a sheepdog. That'd be called a pig dog. Black bears ever stole one? Not yet, but I'm willing to let them. I'm trying to train them to the electric fence, and it's not working yet. It's kind of working. They're scared of it, but they're still managing to push through it rather than back away from it. Oh. We have been at this for almost 2 hours. And they're dumb. They're smart, but they're dumb. They don't know. They don't know that the only reason that I'm out here is because I don't want them to get eaten by a bear or a wolf. Bears love pork. They be in there somewhere. Where are your helpers? I got abandoned. I got left. I'm all on my lonesome. My help decided they weren't gonna stay and help. They got other things to do. So we're just out here alone, chasing them pigs through the dense forest. Hello, piggies. I sees you. I see a butt. I see a pig. I see a pig butt. And I just want you to get back in your house and go to sleep. I just want you to go to sleep like a good pig. I'm slowly losing my mind, guys. Chip the cups and crack the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggin hates. I mean, I like Tom Bombadil. In the books, it's a great part of the movies, or part of the book. I see why it would be slow, and it's a little bit like kind of story breaking, where it's like, yo, you got this one like kind of demigod living on the you know, in Middle Earth, who could just like stop everyone and save everyone, and just is choosing not to. I get that, but he's a wholesome character. Him and the River Daughter, his wife, the River Daughter. You say, if I grab one, the others will follow. Except I just had one in and the others didn't follow. I just had one in and I couldn't get the others to follow, and then he came out. The trick is to figure out which one to get in. Plus, it's not that easy to grab them. I grabbed one last week and I threw my back out. Okay, guys, we got to chase you out. We're running out of sunlight. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I can't get through this. Ah, there's an old metal, I don't know what this even is. An old metal boat trailer, maybe? Some sort of, there's some electrical wiring here. So it's some sort of skiff trailer of some sort. I don't know what exactly that is. I'm hoping if they forage around it, they'll clean it up a bit and I can dig it out of there and see what it is. Although it's been here a very long time, because this poplar tree is growing right through the middle of it. So whatever it is coming out in pieces. That tree literally grows through the middle of it. So it's been sitting here a good 30 years. Okay, pigs. I really want you to go back into your homes for the night, okay? Just do me a solly. Hey guys, go back home. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, pigs. Don't make me chase you through this thick bush anymore. I want to go to sleep. I want you guys to go to sleep. Let's all just go to sleep. If you still like to read fantasy, I recommend Dragons of Autumn Twilight, and the other two, Winter and Spring. The summer book doesn't count. They're excellent. I'm going to screenshot that because look at that. You even saw my hand. I do like to read. Oh boy. Keep green screening, you guys. Yeah, I do still read fantasy. Right now I'm going through the Grimtale. Is it the Grim Bastards, I think it is. The stories of Loch Lamora. Is it the Grim? I think it's. Dang it! I always know it as like the first book is the Lies of Loch Lamora, and the second one is Red Seas, Red Skies. That's what I'm on. I just recently reread for like the 4th time my favorite book series, The Kingkiller Chronicles. The Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss. It's a tragedy though, because it's supposed to be a trilogy. He released the first 2 books. He's released 2 short novellas, but it's been like 20 years almost, probably 15 years, and he hasn't put out book 3. Okay, guys, let's go around. You guys decide which way you go. Whichever way you go, I just want to get you in. Not that way. This is not the way in. Okay. We gotta shorten up the tripod here, I think, because I'm gonna break it again. I broke one tripod already. Not tonight, but. Okay, now they gotta go around and not get shocked. Yeah, don't get shocked, guys. Stay away from the fence. Stay away. You're gonna get zapped. You're gonna get pushed into it. Oh, there we go. Now come on. Come on in. And they're not coming in. They're going around. The good thing is he got zapped and he didn't go through. Oh, this is a journey. We are running out of light in the bush here. Ah. Of course, the forest is dense, which is the whole reason they're in here. Got these down trees everywhere. Come on, guys. I don't want to be out here anymore. I am so done with this experiment. I am so done. And yet here I am, bushwhacking through the thickest part of the forest, getting stuck. I think I gotta leave the hoe. It's not helping me in here anyway. Oh, how many ticks did I just pick up with that maneuver? Oh, half of them. Oh, half of all the ticks ever made just came off on me. Okay, guys, just go for it, man. There's hog feed, there's water. You got access to food and water just right in front of you. And your house is right there. Just go in. The boards are open. The boards are open. Yeah. No! 3 out of 4! What the hell? What the hell are you doing? Okay. We are not leaving this spot until the 4th one comes around. He's gonna want in because these guys just tucked in for the night. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Shee-wee. Yep. Shee-wee. No. They're in the hut, man. They're sleeping. You're alone. You're gonna get eaten by a bear if you stay out here. Just a dude. You have a good night. Don't feel bad for abandoning me. We are in the home stretch now. We have 3 out of 4 in there. We captured 3 out of 4. This guy's gonna come in. And Georgia says, just put the boards up. Come on, bigger. No, not you. Don't come back out. That's not what I was calling. That's not what I meant. I wanted this guy to come back in. Come on, just come around. Come on. Yep. Right here. Yep. Come on. And this one's like, come on, buddy. Come on, he doesn't bite. Oh, come on. Last one. Then we're putting the electric fence back up in here. And we'll let you guys get zapped a few more days. Come on. No, don't. I'm not letting them come to you. You got to come to them. Come on. Not you. You guys stay. Guys, we are so close. Come on, piggies. Come on. Just one left. Come on back in. Come on. Yep. I don't want them to come out is the problem. Yep. You're so dumb. You're supposed to be smart. You're a pig. You're giving up right where that's open right here. It's a giant opening. It's a big hole. It's easy to see. You tell me that you could squeeze through 6 inches, but you ain't gonna come through a 2-foot opening? Come on, bigger. Yep. Shoo-wee. Right there. Don't you come out though. That's the problem. You can't come out. You gotta come in. Right here. Hey, Porky. Right here. Yep. Yeah! Victory is mine, pigs! Victory is mine! Have some food. I gotta kick it in here because I poured a bunch of it. I just put like $5 on the ground. You'll eventually eat it. Okay. Now, we got the drill. We got the drill. It's time to board these piggies back up. We're gonna snip a highlight because I feel like I got excited for a minute there. Now, we gotta put this back up. Hold steady. Hold right about there. And we gotta do this one. And then we're gonna put the electric fence back on. So, that's pretty good. They're in for the night. That was awful. Bible and a sword. Good job, man. Oh, Georgia, I wish you could help me too. This was an adventure. The pigs are put away for the night. Now we're gonna go turn the electric fence off, rehook this wire so that they can learn to respect the fence again. They're respecting it in the sense of they know it's gonna shock them. So they were staying in, but the problem was when they were getting shocked, they weren't turning around. They weren't backing up. They were just pushing through. Now that's not really a problem with them. It's a problem with the fence. My gaps are too big. I was trying to cheat. So my whole plan here is to get them grazing in the forest because I want them to have lots of space. I want them to have a good life before I eat them. So the problem, and look, we're pushing out 13.6 thousand volts. That's 13,700 volts we're pumping out right now. So that fence, like you could see, the bacon was sizzling every time they touched the dang thing. So the fence is working. The problem is they don't have the reaction yet to back away. Their reaction is run. And so they run through it and they get out. I need them to learn to back away. So part of that is I got to come in here and I got to add a bunch more T-bars. The reason I didn't do that in the first place, even though I knew I had to, the reason I didn't add more T-bars originally was because this is supposed to be temporary. So every T-bar I put in, I got to take back out. The idea is they touch that and they back away from it. I don't have to have 100 T-bars in here. I can just spread them out. But because I don't have 100 in here, it's flexy. And since it's flexy, they can lift it and get under there. The more T-bars you add, the more stiff it is. And I don't want to, oh boy, you can't even see me, so I might as well leave you on this view. I don't want to add, and tie these wires together. What I don't want to do is add high tensile wire because A, that's a pain to run through the forest. And B, it's going to, if I run high tensile wire, it's really hard to take it apart and put it back together again because it holds on to its memory there. So we're just going to tie that onto there, onto my two hot wires. And then we got to retighten it in here, pull my board off of it, raise it up so that it's in a good spot. Make sure it's tight here. Like that. So now it's back up off the ground. I gotta go raise that corner. That was a journey, friends. Hardway says, get in the pig house, act like you're having a good time. Maybe they will follow. Well, we got him back. We got him back, Hardway. I got him back. It was a 2-hour journey. But they're back. They're back, baby. Let's get this branch away from the wire. Gotta put that back on the right spot. Okay. Now, sorry guys, I'm just trying to tighten this. Bear with me. There. Okay. Oh. Now they're not going to jump back out because every time they try, that wire's going to zap them, and they're not going to like that. And so they should respect it. Let's get out of here. Oh, They might be tempted by this food right here, but that might not be a bad thing. With the food being on the outside, I mean, there's some in there. I put a bunch in there. But with the food on the outside, that might get them to get zapped a few times and get them to learn to back away. Oh, this has been a journey with my wildlife. I am your host, Justin, and that was pig wrangling 000. Let's not call that a class. That's not a 101. That was what not to do. Beautiful lake. There's the cell tower way over there. I don't know if you can see that dot in the center of the screen. Now I got to plug the electric fence back in, put the cordless drill away, go do up the bag of feed, and then call that an end to tonight's journey. Okay, we are back up 13.6 and we got 12.6. The battery's full. Everything is juiced. That, my friends, was a journey. It is now dark out. My hair is a disaster. I've been running through the forest for 2 hours. We got the pigs back in. Anyone have any questions, concerns, plans for the week? Anyone got anything they want to talk about while we're gonna wrap this up here shortly? I just want to put the drill away, tie up the bag of hog feed. I want to do a live stream here, splitting some of this firewood. I got a whole whack of firewood here, so I do want to do another live stream of just splitting firewood, having a good old workout splitting wood with you guys again. We got to restock for the next winter. Basically, once spring rolls around, you better start splitting wood because you got to have 6-7 cords split for the next winter. Okay, we're gonna put my drill. We'll put it inside the garage. The generator's running. Sorry if it's a little noisy, guys. In fact, I think we're probably gonna turn the generator off till tomorrow. I'm shooting. What am I at? I'm at 26.5 volts, which is plenty. Make sure the lights are off. It's a good way to lower your off-grid supply. Okay. Good night, Georgia. You take care. I will have to tick check. Yes, we're gonna hop in the shower and do a full body 1-over. Because that, I'm sure, I 110% guarantee I got ticks on me there. Oh boy. I gotta tie this bag up 1 second. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have to tie it up. It's not calling for rain. Maybe I'll just put something heavy on top. I've got a plastic, I got the top of a plastic tote here. I plan to use as roofing material for my, I was gonna use it for my rabbit hutches, but maybe I use it for this tote instead. And how old are the pigs? They are about 2 months old. I just got them about 2 weeks ago. So they're still just piglets, really. Oh boy. There. Consider me covered. That one is a little moist, but it'll have to do. There. We got a lid. That'll do for now. So guys, for anyone just joining, we are just gonna wrap this stream up. It has been a 2-hour, 130-minute stream. We were chasing pigs pretty well the whole time. I let them out to test the electric fence and it didn't quite work. So we chased them for a while. I'm gonna end this stream. It's dark, it's too dark to keep streaming. So we're gonna wrap this up. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining, thank you for watching. And if you haven't, subscribe and take care, guys. Have a good night. Have wonderful dreams or a wonderful day, depending on your time zone. GHJ says no. I'm gonna give you one chance, GHJ. You wanna say anything? You wanna talk about anything? You want me to talk about anything? I'm giving you one last chance. You don't want me to leave. You said stay, please stay, friend. You have the best view. I do, look at that. We got the lake. We've got, you can't see the fields anymore. The problem is, when I turn this way to show you guys like the fields and stuff, it's so dark, it's poor resolution, you can't see anything. It's just too late. Take care, GH. Thank you. Thanks, Hardway. As always, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you, and have a good night. Take care, everyone.